Hello, it's Stuart here, Classical Record Collector. I've got some more charity acquisitions to show you, not just records this time, but also DVDs and CDs. I thought you might be interested to see what I, what I pick up and what tempts me in these stores. I just need to show you an old piece of technology though. Let me just reach for it. And this is the only piece of technology that I've got for playing cassettes. If I need to play a cassette, I've got this. I wouldn't sell it, frankly. It's called a talk book, and it's quite handy. It's a voice activated one with a counter on it, and I've actually got a tape in there. Let's just play it. I put some new batteries in recently. Oh dear, that doesn't sound too good, does it? Yeah, it reminds me. I think probably because the tape is so old, or the tape player is not as good as I thought it was. Okay, forget about that. Yeah, so let's have a look and see what I picked up today. In fact, I picked up, I did quite well on non-LP purchases. Let's just go through them. So I bought this, The Police, £1 for this CD. It's, what is it called? Zenyatta Mondata. So it's got some good singles on it. Don't Stand So Close to Me, Driven to Tears, and others. So I was quite pleased to get hold of that for £1. Now I've got a load of DVDs. Yeah. I mean, it frustrates me that you might have Netflix, you might have Sky, you might have all these things, and then they show you a film that you can watch. You think, oh great, Gladiator, I'd like to watch Gladiator, right? And you try to watch it and it says your subscription package does not cover this film. So you either have to subscribe and pay extra money, or you can rent it, or you can buy it, and that really annoys me. So anything that's decent on these Sky packages and Netflix and anything like that, you can't watch it. You've got to pay extra. With a lot of them. Okay, I know on Netflix you can watch more or less anything. No, I'm thinking of more of Sky and some of the other packages where if you see a decent film like Gladiator, you think, oh, I'd like to see that again. I saw it at the cinema when it came out, I'd like to see it again, and then you've got to pay like £6 to rent it or buy it or whatever. So I bought that for £1, Gladiator, so now I can watch it whenever I want without having to pay anything extra. One of the great films of the 70s, Taxi Driver, £1. Yep, really pleased with that. That's an absolutely fantastic film. I love that film. One of De Niro's best. Another great film, High Plains Drifter, probably my favourite Western with Clint Eastwood. Fabulous. Now the Coen Brothers. I got this, the Coen Brothers, and it's got 4 films on it. The Big Lebowski, The Hudsucker Proxy, Barton Fink and Blood Simple. I haven't seen any of these. The only one that I've seen is Fargo, that's not on here, so I'll look forward to watching those from the Coen Brothers. Yeah, I got that for £1, and it's got 4 films on it. Can you believe that? I also got I haven't got it with me now, but I got the complete Fawlty Towers for £2.50. Yeah, I was really pleased with that. Okay, talking about John Cleese, Monty Python's Meaning of Life, that's £1. Actually, no, it wasn't. I tell a lie, because I went into a shop today where they were selling 10 for £1. 10 for £1. CDs or DVDs, 10 for, yeah. So Monty Python's Meaning of Life. I got this film, Tyson the Movie, 2 DVDs. So I thought, well, I'm a bit of a boxing fan, or at least I used to be. And Tyson certainly made an impact when he appeared on the scene, didn't he? He was knocking everybody out of the ring until James Buster Douglas came along and knocked him flat. So yeah, I'll look forward to watching that. Il Postino, that's a film which, well, I won't say anything about that, but anyway, that's one that impressed me when I saw it a while ago. As did Last of the Mohicans. Yep, last one. But the jewel in the crown of today's purchases has got to be this. The Audrey Hepburn box set. Yeah, it's got 5 films on it. It's got Paris When It Sizzles, Funny Face, Sabrina, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and Roman Holiday. I've seen Sabrina, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and Roman Holiday. I haven't seen the other 2. and that's just an amazing box set for 50 pence. Can you believe that? Because it's 10 DVDs for £1. Wow, that is really good. Okay, quickly, the records. Let's go through the records which I bought. I got these fairly recently, and there are quite a few American records here, so I thought they'd be sort of interesting to look at. So Westminster Hi-Fi. There we are, Mozart, Concerto for Clarinet and Orchestra, and Concerto for Bassoon. It's in pretty good condition. It's a mono, of course, red label, and I'm not sure, is that, it says, I think that's an American pressing. I'm fairly sure that it is. Yep, okay. So, oh, I don't know why I bought this actually. I mean, these were all £1 each. This is an old Columbia, an old American Columbia stereo, Mendelssohn at St. Paul's Cathedral. I don't know. I'm not a great fan of the organ music, but there's a label. But you know, I thought for £1 I'll have it. Now, this is the best. This is the best record I got from that trip. Lalo Sinfonia Spagnola, Sering playing on a living stereo shaded dog. That's actually worth a bit of money. That is. And it's in really good condition as well. There's a shaded dog. Yeah. The only downside with this is I've got a bit of a split there, so I don't know what to do about that. I might try and use a bit of glue to try and get that back. So that reduces the value on that record a bit, but really pleased with that one. Liszt piano concertos on a London stereo. These I believe were pressed in the UK. Let's have a look. It's got the original sleeve as well. Yeah, made in England. Yeah, that is Julius Katchen. That's a pretty good one. Again, we've got a split here. I mean, these American jackets, they don't tend to use the sort of flap system that the British jackets use. So you get these tears in the spines and the tops. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, that's quite a good one. Chandos, Sibelius Symphony No. 3 and 6 with Gibson. That's a gatefold. You can see. Yeah, very good. No, not that one. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, that one. What am I doing? Philips. It's Haydn, 2 fantastic cello concertos. Yep, with Pablo Casals. With Gendron playing, and 2 different orchestras. So yeah, Haydn symphonies 44 and 49 with Barenboim. Another Haydn record, Bruno Volta, The Great Symphony No. 88. It's a really good one, that. One of my favourites, and No. 100. This one is Symphony No. 6 and No. 8, Beethoven. It is a German, I believe. It's got 2 records inside it. It's a German label. What's the label? Oh, no, it's not. It says made in England. Yeah, made in England. That's interesting. What is that? Cambria. Never heard of that label. Licensed from RCA, 1983. And yeah, I see. All right, it's the Staatskapelle, the Dresden Staatskapelle, Herbert Blomstedt. Okay, fair enough. So that's not an original issue. So I'm not really familiar with that label. Does anybody know anything about that label? Okay, Cambria. It's obviously just a reissue label. They've obviously bought recordings from RCA and put them on their own label. Okay, let's keep going. Mozart Symphonies, Carl Bohm. I've got the box set of these, but it's always nice to have the originals and the individual LPs, and that's the German pressing. So is that Symphony No. 35 and No. 32 and No. 38. It's another German pressing. And we've got here Music Hall Heritage Society record of Mozart's Clarinet Concerto and Clarinet Quintet. It's from the same place. The Via Nova Quartet, and there are some French artists on there. I'm not really too familiar with that label. Musical Heritage Society. got the original jacket. It's got the original inner sleeve though. I like to see that. Can you see that? That is the original inner sleeve. That is impressive. Yeah. It's always nice when you get the original inner sleeve, isn't it? Another Musical Heritage Society. This time we've got Richter playing Beethoven variations. Oh, that one's even nicer. Isn't that lovely? So it reminds me, in book terms, this would be the Folio Society, wouldn't it? They produce beautiful editions of books, and this is a really nice production. I'm not sure if that's an original recording. It looks to me like this is an American record. Oh, recorded by Melodia, it says on the back. Okay, so they've taken it from a Melodia, and they've produced it beautifully with the label and everything. Just look at that label, how nice that is. Yeah. Okay. One more from the Musical Heritage Society. Obviously the same person must have donated all these. Symphony number 29, number 35, and 3 German dancers. Arthur Davison, conductor, the LPO. Where did this one come from? Let's see if it, sorry. Let me see if it tells where it comes from. Produced and recorded 1978 for Classics for Pleasure. So that's taken from a CFP. Okay, fair enough. I think, come to think of it, yeah, I think I remember these. The 3 German dancers interest me the most on this record because I'm not really, you don't really hear too much of the German dancers. 2 more to go. Leon Fleischer, George Sell, and that is Stereorama, it says. Can anybody tell me anything about that? Stereorama, epic. Well, let's have a look at the record itself. It's a gold and black label. Yeah. Can anybody tell me, have any information about Stereorama or Epic? I don't know. Not too familiar with that. Here we are, Living Stereo, Van Cliburn, Brahms Piano Concerto number 2. I think that is a Shaded Dog, which it is. So not a bad haul, I think you'll have to agree. Okay, thank you, and if you haven't done so already, maybe you'll go and have a look at my other video which I've just put out, comparison between the CD and the vinyl of Blondie's Plastic Letters. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.